Hey, what's up guys? Justin with Tier 1 Tactical. Today I want to show off something special. Now, this isn't one of my most expensive knives, but regardless, it is pretty pricey, but it's for a reason. This here is the Bark River Bravo 1 LT. It has the black lava flow Kirinite scales, which are absolutely gorgeous. I'll go ahead and apologize for not having the proper light to show this thing off because my ring light does it zero justice. As you see right here, it has like a silver pearl in the black along with the lava flow veins. By the way, those pins are like tiny mirrors. You can literally see yourself in them. Maybe that should have been my selling point to get the wife to okay me buying this. Nah, just kidding. I hide it. But anyway, nice little lanyard hole. CPM 154 steel blade. The overall length is 9.065. Blade length 4 1/4. Thickness is a whopping 0.156. And you can see the thickness goes pretty close to the tip. So you definitely have a meaty little tip if you need to stab and pry something. You know, you're not gonna break that off, not very easily anyway. Look, I gotta admit, this here is one of the most gorgeous blades I have. I have a few Bark Rivers and I have a few Sabenzas, just which are gorgeous knives, you know, themselves, but for some reason this one, it just does it for me. The black and the red with the little bit of silver in it, man, it's absolutely gorgeous. I seen a blade, little companion blade, big red, shared yesterday with carbon fiber and the red. It's a custom blade he got from Pearson Knife, something like that. Don't quote me on that, but this thing was gorgeous, and that's kind of what made me want to film this today. But the sheaths they come with are amazing. Super thick leather, and it has multiple carry options. This leather backer here with the belt loops comes off, and then you can replace it with this part right here, which I carry on there anyway just in case I want to change it wherever I'm at. Doesn't weigh it down too much, you know. It's only 2 small leather straps. But hats off to them when they created this sheath, because they knew they were going to be putting something beautiful in it. It has this little flap right here, and sits right over that, just enough to protect those scales from the backs of the buttons. So again, hats off to them for that. But just looking at the thickness of this sheath, we'll go ahead and compare it to like the Benchmade Luco. I'm sorry, but that's twice as thick. Now, I get it. The Luco is super steel and a budget price, so yeah, they probably cut corners and stuff like that. It has a, of course I'll review the knife later, but it has a plastic liner in the sheath. I don't get that. I hope it's not glued in, because I'm probably going to yank it out. But Bark River don't have that. It's leather on your knife, and that's it. You don't have to worry about anything else. I mean, yeah, if you got some sand in there, of course I'd probably scratch it up, but that plastic liner is not going to protect it from that. So overall, this blade here like I said, it's the absolute most gorgeous blade I own. And again, I have more expensive ones, but look, when you put this thing in your hand, then you'll get it. Now, I'm more partial to the red and black. You know, that's kind of my thing. So, use a preference. Another person might not. So, but to me, this knife here is the most gorgeous one I have. And the weight on this thing says 6.635, but says 7.730. That's about 1.1 ounces off, which, if you're grinding this knife, you may or may not have to take off a little more material, and that's going to vary the weight a little bit, which is not a problem. The sheath weighs about as much as the knife does, I will not lie, but hey, it's not a problem in my book. I've carried the Tops Operator 7 for a while, and this isn't nothing. 14.520, not sure if y'all can see that, if there's a glare or anything, but 14.5, not bad. Not bad at all. Especially how sturdy and durable it is. Again, I've got a few Bark River knives, but this one here, just, it takes the cake. Now, I will admit, I do not plan on cutting anything with this. I do not plan on batoning it through anything. Like that old saying goes, I have an app for that. Well, I have a knife for that. This is not it. You know, like the JX6 companion with the hollow pins, I'll do a review on that later on, but this has been my go-to EDC fixed blade for the longest time. Between this and the Cut 4.0, you know, I guess it just depends on what I'm going to be doing, but this thing here is not exactly a EDC blade. It's, you know, yeah, if you want to drop $250 on a knife you're gonna completely beat the hell out of, hey, go ahead. You know, I ain't gonna stop you. I'm not gonna knock you for it either. But me, I'm not gonna do that. You know, I have blades that I will beat the hell out of. My Bravo 1 with just the black micarta scales, yeah, or black G10, I forget. Yeah, the black G10, I'll beat the hell out of that knife. I don't care. But this one's staying just like it is. As far as length goes, compared to the Luco, which is fairly new, it you can see the Luco's a little bit longer, which again, I'll review this blade a little later too. I have a back stock of things I want to get some camera time on, but I just haven't really had the time. But anyway, for $250, you can't beat this. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. I know I sound like a broken record, but I couldn't say it enough for this knife. I probably will end up giving that to my son and let him decide if he wants to beat the hell out of it or not. But he ain't gonna get it till I die anyway, so it won't matter then much anyway. Again, guys, I hate to even ask, but if you would, subscribe, drop a like, whatever you can do to help the channel, be much appreciated. I hate even asking for crap like that, but apparently it works, so there you go. Stay safe out there, guys. Have a good one.